Welcome to a frozen bellowed field on a Tuesday afternoon. As the Jumbo's Twitter said, it is lacrosse weather out here. I'm Riley Daniel. Alongside me is Ethan Chris. Ethan, growing up in New York, you played a lot of lacrosse games in weather like this. How do teams get ready for big games in such freezing temperatures?
You know, it's all about practice, Riley. When you practice in the cold, you play well in the cold. And, Tufts, they get suited up as well. Sponsored by Nike, they treat them well.
Absolutely. I do notice for a game that is in below freezing temperatures, there are a lot of guys out there, including some on the Lynchburg side, just with the t-shirt and shorts. We'll see if that pays off or not. So we get set to go here at Bello. These are two very talented teams. You got Lynchburg coming in. They're ranked 7th in the country. And, of course, the Jumbos, 3-0 in the season, ranked number 2 in the country. Ethan, what have Jumbos got to do to make sure they come out on top today?
You know, the Jumbos are a really high-scoring team. Lynchburg lost their first game to a top 5 team against Salisbury. That was 2 weeks ago. Really, I think they just got to keep up the offensive pace, just keep them to maybe below 15 goals. I think it should be good.
Yeah, and how much does the loss of Parker Merrill hurt the Jumbos today?
You know, the Jumbos have a really strong face-up lineup. They got about 5 guys at the face-off X, all very strong face-off men. Although Parker Merrill is a strong player for this team, I think they should do just fine with Mason Cohn. Yeah,
Mason Cohn there wins that ground ball, and the Jumbos set to look to attack here early on. Behind the X there. And now on that left wing, Jack Boyden, just where he likes it. Jack Boyden had a great week. Was named the NESCAC Player of the Week after scoring 13 points at the weekend at Amherst. Here's Charlie Tagliaferri looking to have a shot. That skipped wide, deflected, second shot, bouncing around, and it's going to stay with the Jumbos. Joe Murtha. Jumbos flicking it up, Regnery now. Kevin Christmas coming onto the field for the first time. Regnery on that right side. Now behind the X, Tagliaferri. Around a screen, swung Kevin Christmas. So tall, able to use that to get a shot of goal from pretty much anywhere. Tommy Swank, great feed, shot for Brew just wide. Yeah, Ethan, that's a good look there for the Jumbos.
Absolutely. You know, they're going to try to go for some slippers too as well. With this kind of weather, when you shoot for the ground, the goalie has no idea where the ball's going.
I mean, I have barely any idea where the ball is. It's so windy out here right now. Behind the net for the Jumbos. They got 10 to shoot. Tagliaferri on the X, looking for a teammate, looking for someone to come bail him out. Shot over on net, saved there by Tyler Hadley. And the first save of the day for the Hornets goalkeeper. We'll see what the Jumbo's ride's going to do here. And a successful clear there for Lynchburg. As he goes down, Jumbo's harassing him early. And what's the call there? A turnover there. And then another turnover. Oh, great save there by Frizzoli. Swung down to the top. Murtha passed down, low shot, Brune saved off the post. And it will go Lynchburg's way. Ethan, looking like the Jumbo's having a little bit of early success trying to play through Kurt Brune.
Yeah, well, Kurt Brune is a very good two-handed attackman. They're going to try to play most of their game through him. They are having a bit of trouble moving the ball around right now. Pretty understandable given the weather. They'll see if they can figure that out.
Broken stick there for the Jumbos for Sturham. That's unfortunate.
They got a man up right now.
Oh, it is a man up. Jumbos did a sub on the fly, back to even strength now. Dylan Wolf on it. He has 12 assists leading this Hornets team. Looking to have a shot, swings it to the top, and that's going to be a turnover. And it will go to the Jumbos. Quickly taken by Edelman. And the Jumbos will quickly look to attack with who else but Jack Boyden on it. Boyden allowing a little slip screen, looks to pass down low, Shot for Brune scores! Ethan, we said it before, but the Jumbos love that matchup right now.
Absolutely. You know, Kurt Brune loves his corners.
Yeah, it's crazy to think how good this Jumbos team was last year, breaking the all-time school record in scoring, and they only had Kurt Brune for 3 games. And now, with a full season of him on the roster, it'll be impressive to see what this team can do. They're averaging 21 a game, and they got their first on the board here.
Got Mason Cohen back at the X.
It's a great draw there from Mason Cohen.
Another clean win.
Yeah, Coach D'Onofrio does such a good job really teaching these guys how to win ground balls in tough competitions, in NESCAC games. Boyden, Kurt Brune, other side. A little bit of loose pass, bouncing around. Ground ball still not corralled, now it is corralled there. Lynchburg will look to clear. Ethan, what can you tell us about this Jumbo's ride here?
This Jumbo's ride? Not much. Pretty typical ride. Seems to have worked out in their favor.
Successful there. But it's going to get blown back since he stepped out. And the Jumbos will look to attack. Brune. Still got it, looking for someone. Had Timmons. Instead of hold on the X. Timmons gonna shoot it low, skipper, and that'll stay, or it'll go to Lynchburg. Let's hear Lynchburg keeper coming far out to try and successfully clear that. What's the strategy behind that, Ethan, when you have that keeper kind of come out, look to the clear, and what is the risk behind that thing?
Well, when you got guys as athletic as they are on Tufts, you can't really match speed like that. So you got to pull the goalie out until one guy comes out to play him, and then you get an open man there.
Riley Mitchell in on net scores, and we are even. You mentioned athleticism. Riley Mitchell, someone has been known his career to be really athletic. As a senior, he's second on the team in scoring, and there he showed why as he just paced the Jumbos defense. Jumbos make a little bit of substitutions here. New faceoff man in.
That's Victor Saucedo there at the X.
Ground ball still being fought for. And Jumbo's gonna come away with it. Yes, they are, with Kurt Brune, who's then hounded by about 3 Lynchburg defenders, and Lynchburg's gonna come away with the second ground ball. And in case you haven't wondered, folks, these teams want to win this game very badly. Edelman able to prevent that clear. Jumbos look to transition. Murtha, a short stick midi. Brune down low, swings. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save on Tommy Swank. How on earth did Tyler Hadley do that? Ethan, you got any clue? Because to me, it looked like he had no right to save anything.
Seems he was already on the floor there. I'm guessing he took a guess and it turned out right.
Great guess, great play. And that's the sort of thing you have to do if you want to try and beat this Jumbos team. Connor Moore on it now for Lynchburg. Into the attack zone. Bench calling out a play. Ian McCarthy. And now swung to the top there. Gabe Anacha. Spin move there from McCarthy. Good ball movement there. Forced behind again to Hastings. Jumbos look to be in a man-to-man. Doing a good job not really letting anyone get goal side. 20 to shoot for Lynchburg. Jumbos bench cheering their defense on. Murtha trying to prevent any shot. Swung to the top. Looking to have a hit and a shot wide. Save, did not get on net. They got 8 to shoot. Hastings gonna have to get a shot here. It's gonna have to come, and it's just not coming. They're just gonna get rid of it.
That is great defense by the Jumbos, especially in this kind of weather, trying to keep your footing. You know it's difficult.
Yeah, an interesting strategy there from Lynchburg with the dump instead of the shot. What's the mentality going through there, do you think, Ethan?
Unfortunately, I cannot see the play from here.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. It is hard to see pretty much anything. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. We're even at 1 as Jack Boyden's going to come collect near the logo. Jumbo's setting up their offense. Boyden going to turn and run. Tries to get goal side, being forced off it on the X. Spin move Boyden to the top. Brune, and they're going to call a moving screen on Kevin Christmas. It's a good setup there. Once again, you mentioned it, Ethan. The Jumbos love getting Kurt Brune off that slip screen. They tried it there, but Christmas was moving a little too much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to be sneaky when you're that big, you know.
No, you can't get away with the things that someone like a Tagliaferri might because he is 6'6". Oh, great save there by Riley Mitchell. And now Lynchburg will look to get set up. Coach Dinolfo calling out some instruction to Jack Boyden and Kurt Brune. Great move there from Jake Bust. Behind the net. Christmas gets run around. Swung to the top there. That is Rust. And now a good move there, looking to have a hit. Shot from distance. Garzone got a tip on it, I believe. They're going to say it's wide. 25 on the shot clock. There's a good shot there from Dylan Lett. Ball movement, a big priority here. They got 10 to shoot. Shot is deflected. 7 to shoot. Lynchburg coaches calling out a play. We'll see if they can get anything here. Trying to drive hard. Schmidt, pass in front, and Garzone collects. Jumbos look to transition there with O'Neal.
Another excellent force by the Jumbos.
A lot of contact down low. O'Neal's going to try and take it, get shoved off it. As good defense there by D'Arminio. Their senior captain leads them in turnovers forced, and then an unforced error from the Jumbos there, just as I was mentioning turnovers. Ethan, how much of a momentum killer is a play like that?
You know, when you spend that much time on defense riding at the shot clock, it's really just a heartbreaker when you lose a ball like that.
Behind the net now for the Jumbos. Out to defend. Out to defend there's Wallbaum trying to hack. And a little bit of a forced turnover there. Good defense by Joey Wallbaum. Forces the turnover. And the Jumbos gonna get called for the foul there, I believe, on Charlie Tagliaferri. And then an unforced error going back the other way, and the Jumbos will collect with Edelman. We'd like to apologize, folks, for any sort of technical difficulties we're having on the stream. Very brutal weather out here. Tommy Swank on it now. Spin move. Shot from a little bit of a crazy angle. Almost got on net. But that is going to go the other way.
Not quite sure what he was thinking with that twister from the left side, but you got to get it off.
I mean, sometimes it works, but when it doesn't, it makes you look really foolish. And a successful clear there for Lynchburg and Barnes. And Jumbo's able to get the transition. Swank on it, looking for redemption. quickly coming the other way. Pass down low, Boyden. On the edge of the crease. Boyden, shot, save. Great save there. And net by Hadley. Lynchburg going to try another clear. 4 minutes to go in this first. Still only 1-1. Successful clear for Lynchburg. And now coming to grab that one is Wolf. Ethan, you mentioned it at the start. Both these teams, very high scoring teams. What do you think it is? Do you think it's just the cold that's gotten into these teams, giving them such trouble?
Absolutely. It's very difficult to see the ball right now. I can't imagine they're getting very good movement in.
Yeah, Garzone saw it well there, though, with a nice save. And the Jumbos can look to transition. Edelman on it. Gets double teams, Kurt Brune. Jumbos going to run a quick substitution. Tagliaferri comes on immediately with the ball. Drives hard towards the net. Shot is in the back of the net. Charlie Tagliaferri makes it 2-1.
Talking about twisters from the left side, I stand corrected.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because when Tommy Swank did it, it had no chance and went sideways. And when Tagliaferri did it, it went exactly where he wanted it to go. Jumbo's going to switch up the draw again. And it's Kraus who wins the draw for Lynchburg this time. Their first draw control of the day. And then it looks as if, did they keep that in? No, they did not. It'll be Jumbo's ball in the attack zone. Quickly played, and then a missed chance there by Joe Murtha. Jumbos will set up in the attack zone. Boyden has Ben Frizzoli. Frizzoli going to work on that right side. Gets pushed behind. Murtha tries a shot, crazy angle, and that's going wide. It will stay with the Jumbos. Good hustle there from Frizzoli. Tagliaferri back in. Frizzoli going to take it up around the arc. Little stutter step move, spin move. Forced off it. Skip pass, deflected. Tagliaferri catches that clean, and he'll look to attack from the left wing. Drives, spins. 30 to shoot for the Jumbos. Pass inside, shot is wide there. Could not quite get that one on target, could right now. And now a clear attempt coming from Hundley. He's all the way up towards midfield, and a forced turnover. Jumbo's going the other way. Quickly. Panagopoulos coming with speed. Swank gonna shoot it high, low, scores! What a snipe from Tommy Swank.
Absolute rocket there from the left side.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Tommy Swank more than makes up for the missed shot earlier with an absolute bullet into that top corner. Can't quite see who's on the face-off draw.
That would be Mason Cohn.
Oh, it is Mason Cohn back in, and he wins another one. He's 3 for 3 on the net now.
Another clean win as well.
Yeah, Mason Cohn's been really good on the draw.
Toss man up right here.
It's always a good feeling. Ground ball is corralled, though, by Lynchburg. And they'll look to clear, but another unforced error on the Lynchburg clear. And the Jumbos will once again look to attack. Wall bomb. Christmas at the top. Boyden right side this time, behind the net. Kurt Brune. Boyden with just over a minute to go, first quarter. Boyden just muscling up the defender. Spin move. Shoved off, forced the other way, pass behind the net. Great save there, Kurt Brune. Last minute to go. Pass in front, great feed Swank thought about it, didn't have the angle. 40 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock. Christmas driving hard, forced off behind the net. Kurt Brune now. Brune spins back the other way. Low to high, scores! Oh my, Kurt Brune.
Oh, is that a no-look shot from Kurt Brune?
It is. We haven't seen one of those in a while. I've not seen one yet this year here on Bello. That was a trademark play you used to see last year from guys like Camden Kelleher and Mac Bradle. And there, Kurt Brune echoing some of his All-American teammates and showing off a little bit of style on that finish. Another draw control. I mean, I feel like I gotta ask at this point, Ethan. If Mason Cohn is so good on the draw, why are the Jumbos sending anyone else out?
Oh, it's all about variation, really. Victor Sasso is another very talented player, but he is a freshman. He doesn't have a lot of experience. It's a bit of a mix of giving your younger guys more exposure and throwing off your opponent a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of decisions from Coach D'Onofrio, timeout taken there. Ethan, if you're Coach D'Onofrio in this situation, who are you trying to set up a play for, knowing you're going to get the last shot of this quarter?
Right now, I'd say for one shot, I'm going with Jack Boyden.
That's a fair choice. I mean, hard to bet against the NESCAC Player of the Year. Already with 26 goals on the year. Just incredible numbers. As in case it's not clear from the camera work, it is now sleeting here on Bello. Just lovely weather as just it's getting harder and harder to see for us. Got to make me think, Ethan, that it's got to be hard for these players to pick up the ball and the defense.
You know, it's easy when you're running around all the time, but coming off the bench cannot be easy.
Yeah, I would not want to be someone sitting on that bench right now. Though Jack Boyden does look quite warm running around out there, making me a little bit jealous. Christmas going to start with it for the Jumbos. 22 to go in the first. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Tagliaferri. Jumbos bench counting down. Little screen from Swank. Swung right side. Kurt Brune lost the handle. And that's going to go into the corner. Lynchburg will control. Jumbos don't look like they're going to send much of a ride. Lynchburg going to try and quick clear it down low. Can they corral it? No, they can't. Edelman's able to knock it to the corner, and that'll see out the quarter. At the end of one, Tufts 4 and Lynchburg 1. Ethan, what are your thoughts on this first quarter?
You know, great end to the quarter. Tufts had a really rough start, hard moving the ball around. But they really picked it up, got some good movement in, stuck to their stars, and they're up 4-1.
Yeah, you speak of stars. I mean, it's very rare to see a team lose as much star power as the Jumbos did at the end of last season and still come into the season with 4 All-Americans. And I want to highlight one of them now who doesn't show up as much on the stat sheets as his teammates, but Kyle Edelman, just an absolute huge presence in this defensive team. And Ethan, I know you've seen this team a lot, you've played with these guys. Just how much does Kyle Edelman bring to this team?
You know, Kyle Edelman is just a workhorse. He's one of the most athletic guys on the team. I've had the pleasure of having to get chased around by him a lot. Definitely not someone you want to play around with.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting chased around by Kyle Edelman is much fun, though. I can't imagine anything is much fun playing against this Jumbo's defense, because if you're not running against Edelman, you're running against Panagopoulos or Joey Walbaum, and it's not like any of them are pushovers either. And then here, I mean, we even mentioned his name, though it's crazy to think about, but just how good has Connor Garzone been at the start of this season for this Jumbo's team? It's incredible to think he is only just getting going here in this season. He's only 3 games in, already with a save percentage over 60, well over last year. And as you mentioned, the freshman, it'll be Salcedo again on this draw. Seems that Coach D'Onofrio really likes his abilities in the faceoff X.
You know, although he's not getting the clamp right now, Salcedo is an amazing defensive player, and he has the ability to win the ball back.
Michael Ayers in here. He had an interesting game, a stats line you don't generally see from a long midfielder, in 4 goals at the weekend at Amherst. But he'll get subbed out here as Charlie Tagliaferri going to come back in. Jumbo's setting up the offense.
Salcedo with a good clean win there.
Yeah, got a clean win there. And that's big. Allows the Jumbos to really get set and start this second quarter right where they ended the first in the attacking zone. Regnery, Christmas with lots of space. Shot high, low, save. A great save there from that wing. And that's how you do it.
Seems the balls are not going where they're trying to place them here. This weather is really having an effect on their shots.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's really going where people want it to go today, as the Jumbos with a crushing blow in midfield. Ground ball going to be collected by Tommy Swank. Pass in front, just couldn't connect with Murph though. Another clear attempt here for Lynchburg. Hunley. And now Jumbo's not any ride. Now it's coming. They're going to try and clamp at midfield, but a successful clear into the attack zone there from Harry Marandini. And now setting up is Bess. He's got 12 points on the year. He's 4th on their team in scoring. And a great spin move there from Rust. Jake Rust. He also has 12, tied for 3rd on that team in scoring. Very, very balanced attack for the Lynchburg Hornets. Pass towards the wing, and an interception there by Michael Ayers. He's going to look to transition it into the attacking half, and he gets it ahead to Boyden.
Michael Ayers is going to stay on and play offense.
Yeah. Looks like Regnery wants to get in, but someone's going to have to come off. And now Regnery will come in. Gets the ball in space. Regnery shot scores! Yeah, Jumbos ran the substitution on the fly, and I mean, what can you say, Ethan, about the fact that Lynchburg just didn't seem to see him?
Well, it's hard to see Jack Regnery. He's an amazing athlete. He's much faster than any guy I've ever met, so.
Yeah, Regnery with that speed, and once he got to that spot, there was only ever going to be one outcome.
It's hard to think he's only a freshman.
It's hard to think that a lot of these Jumbos are only freshmen. And
face-off violation there, Jumbo's ball.
Yeah, that's not going to help the cause for the Hornets. Jumbos look to set up in the attacking half. Boyden. Just trying to back down. Almost got that shot over. They're going to call out a pass. Salcedo swung around the outside. Kurt Bruin at the top now. Rare to see him there, not on that right wing. Boyden on the X. Enninghausen. Drives right. Tries to cut back. Being forced off it. Timmons. Jumbo's good ball movement here. Kurt Bruin. Good defense there from the Hornets. Boyden looking for someone. Finds Swank at the top. Jumbo's under 30 to go on the shot clock. Timmons. Going to go around the Kurt Bruin screen, look to set up a play. Swank gonna shoot, skipper, and that one went wide.
Swank trying to use the turf there, trying to get it low, but doesn't go.
Frisoli with 10 on the shot clock. Around the Boyden moving screen, Swank, pass to Boyden, intercepted. Great defensive hands there for Lynchburg. And now they're going to look to go the other way. A great play there by Zingo, as they really needed to force a turnover, and they did, but then they give it right back. Lynchburg's going to stay with it, and a great outlet pass there, as setting up for his first touch in a long time is Riley Hastings. I feel like I'm saying his name every 10 seconds at the beginning, Ethan, but I haven't heard myself say his name in about 15 minutes now. McCarthy being ridden well there by Frizzoli. Good ball movement there for Lynchburg. Voigt on the X now. Hastings looking to have a shot. Does. That skipped wide, and it's going to stay with Lynchburg. Bez on the X. Now Hastings. 20 on the shot clock for the Hornets. Frizzoli. Now Edelman out to defend. Hastings gets around Edelman. Skip pass, bouncing on the turf, and the Jumbos come away with it with Joey Waldbaum. And now they can run. Boyden looking for the skip pass. O'Neal's got it. Skipper just wide. And a timeout going to get called by Lynchburg, as they are not liking what they are seeing, as it is all Jumbos here. Ethan, you can just look at this bench and just see how much they are feeling the momentum right now.
Absolutely, Riley.
I mean, if you are the Lynchburg coaching staff, what do you do to stop an attack like this when it gets humming?
I mean, it's really all about momentum. You get a good few plays in, see what that does for you.
Yeah, right now, though, it is hard to get anything going. Hard to get any momentum when you just consider the fact that every time you make a turnover, you have to go back and just think about it, facing these freezing winds. The snow that's going now horizontal here on Bello. As, once again, we will apologize for any sort of technical difficulties we may be having. The snow, the rain, the wind, not our friends out here, but regardless of the weather, we will be out here calling JumboCast games for you. No place we'd rather be than out here on a frigid Bello, watching two top 10 teams showdown. And Ethan, we take it for granted because we're Tufts students, but for a lot of schools, seeing top 10 matchups like this is a rarity, not an every week occurrence. As the Jumbos are going to start in the attacking zone with Jack Boyden behind the net. Boyden, skip pass, Brune, load of high scores! Man, Kurt Brune's having a day.
Another load of high shot. Kurt Brune loves his corners.
And the Jumbos are doing Snow Angels, which for the first time this year is actual Snow Angels, as they're up 5-1 and seem to be in a lot of control in a game that was supposed to be a real tight one.
Mason Cohn back at the X. Another clean win for Mason Cohn.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk about your offense and its problems all you want. It's not going to help if you can't win the draw. If the Jumbos keep getting in the attack zone, there's only ever going to be one result of this game. Brune looking to get his fourth on the day. Flips it to Tagliaferri. And now Christmas going to turn. Looks like Lynchburg in a bit of a zone here. Christmas just dropped the defender with just pure strength. Spin move. Gets around another. Lost the handle on that one. That just popped out. And what's the call? Offsides on Lynchburg, and the Jumbo's going to go man up here. Ethan, what should we look out for this Jumbo's man up unit here?
We're really looking for our shooters up top right now. We got Eddinghausing up there. I imagine Jack Boyden on the other side.
Yeah, it does look like Jack Boyden's on that other side. Eddinghausen had a real nice game at the weekend. And another nice game last week in that domination at Springfield. Joey Murtha behind the net here. Little toss to Brune. Oh no, they faked the toss. Had me fooled completely. Tommy Swank. 5 to go on the penalty. Boyden. Swank gonna shoot it. Skip shot saved. Christmas couldn't corral it. Swank will get the ground ball. And the Jumbos will look to attack again. Boyden around 1. Gets ridden hard. Boyden to the wing. Brune thought about the shot. Now took the shot just wide. Man, that shot is so deadly. Eddinghausen to collect. It's ridden hard there, but it's able to get it to Tagliaferri. Oh, what a cross by Tagliaferri. Lefty shot scores! Oh, mercy, Charlie, have a day. Man, when you got feet like that, it don't matter what sort of turf you're playing on. I don't know, Ethan. I'm at a loss for words. How on earth anyone could even try to defend that?
Jumbo's on a roll here. Seems we're getting the music going.
Wow.
Another ground ball from Mason Cohn.
He is having a day himself. I believe he's 5 for 5 now on the draw.
I believe you're correct.
That is, I mean, we talked about it at the set. If Parker Merrill's absence would hurt the Jumbos, it's not going to hurt them if Mason Cohen's going to go 5 for 5 and Salcedo's going to go 3 for 4. Frizzoli. Thought about the shot. Instead going to go to the X here. Little pick from Boyden. Spin move. Able to re-corral. No, he cannot. Ground ball kicked ahead. And Ayers is going to collect that.
Ayers still on offense here.
Swung to the far side. Looking to have a shot and score in there. A beautiful goal there. I couldn't get the number on that. Oh, it's Del Cristo. His first on the day. And the 7th for the Jumbos. Ethan, 10 minutes ago, we were talking about how this was a 1-1 game and no one could find the back of the net. What is going on for this Jumbos offense in the last 10 minutes?
Jumbos are just on a roll right now, Riley. Using the floor as well. Goalie can't see that.
We'll see if Salcedo can make it 9 for 10 for the Jumbos on the draw. And he cannot, as a clean win there for Lynchburg going the other way with Darminio. And the Lynchburg attack will look to get set up for only like the 3rd time today. Wolf gonna take it. And now on this one is Riley Mitchell. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mitchell on the Snowfield Bellow Field. Fakes the shot from distance. Jumbos come with a crash, and Edelman collects. Defense looking to be transitioned to offense. Boyden with that skip of his. Swung to the outside, Kurt Brune, back to Boyden. Oh, and a great stick check there from behind from Nestor. And then a shove, and it's going to go with Lynchburg. As a great play there by Zingo. Ethan, I've been willing to bet, I don't know about you, that if Zingo doesn't make that play, Jack Boyden's putting that in the back of the net.
Absolutely. Had that look in his face.
Man, you have better eyes than I can. I cannot see Jack Boyden's face. I can barely see the face of Kurt Brune about 10 feet away from me in this weather right now. Riley Mitchell on it. Murtha out to defend him. 6 to go in the second. Jumbo's up 8-1. Mitchell, great move around Murtha. Murtha back to defend. Pass inside. Great corral. Just shocked he had it. Pass in front, and once again, the ground ball going to go to the Jumbos off of a unsuccessful pass there. Yeah, as that ball came there on that side to the Lynchburg midfielder, Wolf, and he seemed shocked that he had it in his pocket and didn't quite know what to do with it. As Tagliaferri on it, looking for his third of the day. Miscommunication, Tagliaferri in, shot, save! Save by Hadley. His third of the day, and a big one if Lynchburg wants to stay in this game. Hadley all the way out to midfield and over. That is a bold strategy against the Jumbos, and I believe it's going to get them in trouble with an offsides. Jumbo's going to go quickly. Boyden able to corral that pass, and he's just going to wait for the Jumbos to get some teammates in.
Jack Regnery back in. Let's see what he can do.
Here he is with a head of steam. Regnery behind the net. Brune. Oh, Eddinghausen wanted it, didn't get it. Brune's going to go around the net. Shot, scores. Brune's fourth of the day. Number 9 on the day for the Jumbos, and it is all brown and blue here on Bello.
Kurt Brune's just having his day. He's having his way. Whatever shot he wants, he gets it.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Lynchburg scored first in this game, right?
You're correct.
So that is 9 straight for the Jumbos. And this is what we've seen from this team. Teams can stay with them for time, but once they get on a run, it is game, set, and match for Coach Casey D'Onofrio's team. 4.5 to go in the first half. Lynchburg looking for something, anything that could get them back into this game, but giving the ball away and allowing Joey Walbaum to corral it ain't gonna help. Garzone gonna start the clear, and an unforced error there from Garzone as he couldn't quite connect. We'll see if that can be the spark that Lynchburg needs. And what's the call? Or they need to reset the shot clock there. Lynchburg will get it going there with Schmidt.
I'm good, thank you. I'll get some when we go inside.
Rust, around one, not being allowed to cut back to his left. Shot is wide of the net, and they're going to call a penalty on the Jumbos, I believe, for a cross-check. Oh no, they're going to get it on Lynchburg, excuse me, for the cross-check. I believe that's going to be still waiting for an official call. Jumbos are going to go to the box. Rosario going to go for a cross check. Lynchburg's man-up unit will get their first chance of the day. They've been really effective in the man-up, 56% on the year. See if they can get a goal here, Hastings. Looking for something. Pass inside, up, down, scores. Beautiful little feed inside, and a nice finish there by Evans. And Lynchburg gets their second of the day. Ethan, that just looked almost paper perfect, the way they broke down the Jumbos man-down unit. As we are here, Bello, trying to deal with a little bit of technical issues. We apologize for any technical issues that may be going on right now. Lynchburg able to win the draw, and then they throw it over their goalie's head. That's not going to help. Jumbos look to set up again. Ethan, can Lynchburg get back into this game, you think?
It's hard after a streak like that, but you know, with that last goal, we'll see if that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to think if they want to get back in this game, they need at least one more before halftime. Ettinghausen forced behind the net, gets it right back from Tommy Swank. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, great spin move by Ettinghausen, gets towards the shot, and a save by Hadley, gets it back for Zoli. Spin move, pass inside, Swank will reset. 55 on the shot clock. Tommy Swank on the X. Shot off, looked like it hit the cage. Will stay with the Jumbos. Kurt Brune to collect. Thought that was the ball for a second. Just snow that Kurt Brune's cleats drug up for Zoli. Little fake. Skip pass to Timmons. He fakes the shot. Ettinghausen behind the net. Jumbo's second unit getting some work here. Brune comes, collects, low to high, just wide. 20 on the shot clock. Ettinghausen around the Timmons screen. Trying to get a shot, nothing there. High skip pass, too high for Tommy Swank, and a turnover. Lynchburg gonna try and get it out of their own end here. And they will be able to get it across the timeline there. And get it into the attacking zone with Riley Hastings. Hastings to Mitchell. Mitchell one-on-one on Murtha. Drops his shoulder, gets by him. Swung to Hastings on the X. Looking to have a shot there, and a great block! Putting his body on the line was Lewis Timmons.
She gets blown up there.
Absolutely. Schmidt. Skip behind the net, Hastings. Minute 20 to go. To the top. Trying to have a shot there, or Lynchburg. They couldn't corral. Ground ball just sitting on the snow. And Murtha comes away with it for the Jumbos. And then gets ridden out of bounds. Edelman collects. Boyden. Final minute, first half. Jack Boyden didn't see the guy behind him, just managed to avoid getting absolutely blown up. 40 to go in the half. Pass inside looking for Christmas, wouldn't corral. Can it be saved? Yes, it can. A great hustle play there. You mentioned him earlier, his speed again. Brune fakes the pass, now inside. Tagliaferri gets laid out, and there's going to be a lot of penalty minutes for that. Hastings going to the box. Or no. Merindon. We're still waiting for, looks like 2 Lynchburg defenders think they're in the box, so we'll wait for the official call if we can hear it. Jumbo's man-up unit will get a chance. It will be Merindon in the box. There's 2 going to the box. Merindon offsides, and it'll be Barnes for a push. And the Jumbos will have a 2-man-up opportunity for the rest of this quarter. 24 seconds to go. Brune swung around. Swank gonna have a hit. Deflects up and then crashing down with a crunching hit there for the Jumbos. And now you gotta put the ride on with only 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And they do. Ettinghausen trying to deny any sort of clear. Jumbo's hounding him, but it looks like Lynchburg's just gonna be able to hold on, and they will escape to the locker room only down 7. Well, for a game that is a 7-point Jumbos lead, you have to feel that they got to be disappointed they didn't get a goal there on that 2-man up. But yet, in a battle of top 10 teams, the Jumbos lead by 7 at the break. Ethan, your thoughts on this first half?
Great first half. Let's see if they can keep it up in the second.
Yeah, we will be back with you in a little bit. We're going to take an extended halftime as the players, because of NCAA rules with the temperature, get an extended locker room halftime. We'll be back with you in about 25. Thank you. Welcome back to Bellow Field for the second half of this Nor'easter game here on Bellow. Halftime score is Jumbo's 9 and Lynchburg 2, but we did see a little bit of life in that Lynchburg team towards the end of the second half. Be interested to see if they can bring a little bit of fight, keep warm, and maybe get themselves back in the day into this game, or if the Jumbos can put them into the deep freeze early on in this second half. Looks like Jumbo's going to send someone new out for the draw today. Oh, right. Excuse me. Jumbo's not going to have to send a draw out because they are still on the man up for another 7 seconds to start this second half. Looks like it'll be Sturm to start with it for the Jumbos. And Jumbo's coaching staff complaining that Lynchburg has too many on the field. Looks like they're right about that, not getting called. And it's going to be a turnover anyway. Jumbo's into the attack zone. Joe Murtha. A lot of confusion going on here. Pass inside, swing shot, just wide. Kurt Bruin will go grab it from the fence line. Everything's just a little bit of chaos here. Good move there. Oh, a little Euro step shot and a save there from Henley. And a great clean on that ground ball there. That is 35. That is Barnes, who had just gotten out of the box, making that play there to corral that ground ball. And now is Wolf with it, as Lynchburg looks to get the attack set up here towards the start of this second half. Rust around the edge, forced off it behind. Hastings now to the top, shot from distance. Garzone got a piece of that. Or no, they say he didn't. Jumbos collect. Edelman first to it. Jumbos look to clear. Garzone. Swung across. Up and over the ride. And Michael Ayers will collect. Ayers going to run into the attack zone. He could have a shot here. Instead, pass. Little under. And that's in the back of the net. A Jumbos goal for Joey Walbaum, and it is 10-2. What a feed there from Michael Ayers, and Joey Walbaum puts that in the back of the net. Mason Cohn on the draw for the Jumbos. A lot of contact. Two Jumbos took each other out. And he's out of bounds. And Jumbo's going to go to the box. As Mason Cohn going to go to the box for the push. So I think the coaching staff more than happy for that penalty, considering the Jumbos had a man down and could have been in a lot of trouble there. Ethan, since we went to halftime, it's gotten a lot worse out here. How do these guys even keep the traction at this point to set up plays and look to cut so quickly?
Well, they did clear the field, so the fields are a bit lighter than it is over here, but yeah, I'm really not sure. Even in Denver, we don't really get snow like this.
Yeah, I mean, you said that not only the field, they've switched balls now. I think for visibility reasons, as the ball movement around the edge there. Looking to get a shot. No shot on the man up for Lynchburg. Hastings shot low, high, wide. It'll stay with Lynchburg. Behind the net there, Schmidt looking to set up something. Loose ball, ground ball on the ground, still being corralled, and Edelman comes away with it. What stick work from Kyle Edelman. Jumbo's moving quickly, wall bomb ahead.
Flying down the field here.
Wall bomb lost it, got hit hard. A lot of contact, and it's going the other way.
It was a good hustle play. It's a shame it went to waste.
Yeah, absolutely. And here are the Jumbos right now. You really just need to contain. You have an 8-goal lead. Lynchburg's had trouble doing pretty much everything today, as they gave it away right there, knowing they were offside. Murtha quickly ahead, skip pass. Oh, what corral by Boyden, just missed. It'll stay with the Jumbos. Kurt Brune first to it. Brune on that right wing. Goes around the O'Neill screen. Little slip pass there, decides not to take it. Kurt Brune looking for his 4th on the day. Behind the net for Zoli. Frisoli drops the defender. Pass in front. Just too high for Swank. Murtha able to save it. Jumbo still got 30. Murtha feeds. Shot by Brune in the back of the net. It's him again. That's 4.
Falling down. There's another one for Kurt Brune.
Man, I don't even know at this point. What more can you say about Kurt Brune and the way he is playing today? Mason Cohn back out on the draw for the Jumbos. Not able to win that one. It's the first one he's lost today, I think, Ethan.
Oh, he won the clamp as well. It was just that ground ball that got him there.
Yeah, you have to wonder how much of that's just they're not used to having to grab the ground ball in the snow.
See, he puts that one between his legs, but the ball doesn't go very far in this snow.
Yeah. Exactly. Rust on it, looking to feed. Edelman got caught out of position. Odd man rush. Hastings shot. Garzone save. Oh no, that's in the back of the net. Excuse me. A good finish there from Hastings, as could not see the ball in the back of the net and all the snow. Lynchburg get one back. It is 11-3. The two Rileys combine as Hastings gets the goal off the assist from Riley Mitchell.
It's Victor Salcedo back at the X.
Yeah.
Quick win there forward.
And a clean transition. Salcedo going all the way, just wide on the shot.
Good take. Jumbo still in possession there.
Yeah. They'll look to attack Kurt Brune on his right this time. Swings to Edenhausen. Bad pass from Edenhausen, just too high for Jack Boyden. And a turnover. Going back to that goal, Ethan, how much of that goal was a result of Kyle Edelman being caught out of position there?
Well, it was really just a textbook fast break there. There's not much they could do.
Jumbo's ride, giving Lynchburg a little bit of trouble. They're able to clear successfully. Fished, being ridden hard. Cross to Hastings, looking to get an angle to shoot. Shot is just wide. Restarting with it there. And out of the top to Wolf. Wolf drops the defender. Double team comes. Wolf being guarded by Edelman. Skips it to the top there. Still being moved around. Good ball movement. They lose the handle. That'll go to the Jumbos. Jumbo's gonna try and clear this one here. Guard zoned to wall bomb, and that's how you clear it. Jumbo's setting up here. Brune on their right side. Pass to Kevin Christmas, shot! Just too high, Boyden corrals the rebound. Boyden gonna try and go reverse, does, and a save there by Hadley. And then a little bit of a tough ride there from Boyden. And it looks as if Lynchburg's gonna be able to clear here. McCarthy gonna try and clear, it gets around Brune and does. McCarthy being ridden there by Frizzoli. Against O'Neal now. Double team gonna come. Lynchburg can't quite get the connecting pass. A nice blow up of that play by Edelman. Ball bouncing around, ground ball is grabbed. Who else but Joey Walbaum? Now Swank around the Walbaum screen. Frizzoli. Behind the net, Boyden. 8 to go in the third. Boyden around the O'Neal screen. Has Tagliaferri, spins around one. Shot, save! Tagliaferri with the ground ball. Has Christmas, fakes the pass, instead goes left around one. Little scoop pass, Swank has it. Getting ridden by 2-3, lot of contact. Ground ball is going to be scooped up by O'Neal. Skip to Swank. Swank tried Boyden, intercepted. Going the other way is Lynchburg. Christmas couldn't make the hit there. And now going the other way, setting up are the Hornets. Halfway through this third quarter, 11-3 the score. Riley Mitchell on it to Russ now. Russ behind the net. Mitchell. Good defense there from O'Neal. Mitchell being doubled now as Edelman comes to help. White swung to the outside. Rust. Double team coming again. Panagopoulos helped. Jumbo's corral. Wall bomb, out pass. Ayers able to corral it. Ayers around one. Boyden around the air screen. Out to defend Jack Boyden is the Lynchburg defense. Behind the net, Boyden. Looking to get something. Fakes the spin move one way. Spins back the other, resets. Ball now with Swank. Addinghausen. 40 to shoot. Addinghausen behind the net. Kurt Brune now on the X. Fakes the little skip. Spin move right. Spin move left. Shot bounces. Rebound grabbed. A lot of contact. Shot is in the back of the net for the Jumbos. A beautiful shot there. And the Jumbos get another. Del Cristo with his second of the day.
Ken does a great job there, keep the ball in his stick, and he gets an easy shot in the crease there.
Yeah, absolutely. 5:40 to go in this quarter.
Got Victor Salcedo back at the X. Easy one behind him.
That time the ball did what it was supposed to and went. Boyden. Jumbo's looking for the kill here. Skip pass. Just too high for Frizzoli, and Brune's not able to save it. Five minutes to go here in this quarter. 20 to go in the game. Jumbos lead by 9 over number 7 Lynchburg. That pass picked off by Joey Walbaum. And he's going to look to go. Wall bomb with a head of steam. Still going. Fake the pass. Boyden will get it. D'Onofrio calling out a play. They want wall bomb to come back. They want Charlie Tagliaferri to join the attack. And he will. Swank behind the net. Boyden. Now it is Tagliaferri. Center on. Goes left around one. Double team comes. Boyden now. Now coming in to grab that one is Denardi. Shot, scores. You've said it, his pace is unbelievable, Ethan.
Jack Regner is just a workhorse. Drives through his opponent there. Hits a jump shot in the bottom right corner. Hard to stop that.
Yeah, it is hard to stop that. It's hard to stop pretty much everything right now, the way things are popping off the turf.
Tough day to be a goalie.
Though Connor Garzone is making it look pretty easy. After Mason Cone back in. Ground ball, Cone fighting for it. Coming away for it is Lynchburg there. Schmidt behind the net. Setting up for the Hornets. Gonna try and drive left. Jumbo's using their long sticks, just denying him any sort of ability to circle back around, but he gets around. Second defender out, Michael Ayers to help. Still going. Falls down, Jumbo's come away with it, and Edelman can look to transition. Edelman has Boyden left. Gets him. Boyden, low shot, save by Hadley. And then a trip off there. And D'Onofrio's going to call a timeout as Kurt Brune went down after falling down there. And this, I don't know about you, Ethan, to me, this looks less like Bellow Field and a lot more like an ice skating rink right now.
You know, you see the snow piling on. You saw in that last play, players falling down. It's starting to affect them.
I mean, yeah, it's, when we went to break at halftime, it was a coating. And now it's starting to really get into inches, and this is just, it's getting to the point where it's really hard to just run, to turn, to do anything other than just kind of possess the ball, which in this situation really favors the Jumbos, considering ball possession with a 10-goal lead is pretty much all they need to do at this point.
Really shows the skill that some of these Tufts players have, still be able to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, while we're in this timeout, I'll give a shout out to the other members of our crew who are out here with us on this frigid day at Bellow. Ethan Grublich on the camera, doing a great job as always, and Andrew Howe behind the scenes, directing this game masterfully. Without them, this would not be possible, so give them a big shout out. And a shout out to you, Ethan, your first time on the mic here today. Wish it could have been under better weather, I'm sure, but it's NESCAC Lacrosse nonetheless. Christmas in the attack zone. Verzoli. Gonna drive straight. Gets slammed on by two defenders. Ground ball corralled and taken the other way by Lynchburg. Tagliaferri tracking back as Lynchburg looks to attack. Lynchburg with the ball in the corner. There. They're looking to set up again. Now on the X. 50 to go on the shot clock. Drives left, pass behind the neck. Hastings. Looking for a play. Has Schmidt, plays Schmidt. Pass inside, a lot of contact, falling down, shot save Garzone. And they're going to call a penalty. Jumbo's going to go a man down there.
Looking like a push from behind on that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty clear. First went down. And Frizzoli will go into the box for 30 seconds. Lynchburg gonna have to really score. This is must-score territory for Lynchburg. Man up, 17 to go. And they'll look to get something. Hastings. Down low, Riley Mitchell. Good ball movement. Mitchell coming around the pick. Lost the handle. Who will win the race? A lot of contact, ball on the turf. And wall bomb controls.
Jumbo's just going to have to hold on to the ball until this penalty wears off.
They're just fine just chucking that one out of play, as they are now back to even strength. Lynchburg can look to attack in the final 2 minutes of this quarter with Riley Mitchell on the ball. Behind the net, Hastings. Gonna turn and run. Spin move. Faked everyone out, including himself. Jumbo's coming to hound every pass right now. Mitchell at the top. Going right. Shot. Save Garzone. Ground ball is corralled by Garzone. And the Jumbos will look to clear. Kyle Edelman. Between the lines to Michael Ayers. Ayers. Pass. Swank shot. Off. Looked like it hit the post. It'll stay with the Jumbos. Boyden coming to collect. A minute 10 to go in the quarter. Turnover there from the Jumbos. Riley Hastings coming the other way for Lynchburg. And they're just going to hold, get some substitutions, get some of their attackmen on the field here. Final minute, third quarter, excuse me. And Jumbo's chasing there. O'Neal going to get back defensively, and I think they're going to get offsides on Lynchburg. They are. Jumbo's going to go. Joey Walbaum just going to run with it. Everyone's seemingly looking around every time the ball switches hands to see who has it. So to the outside. Oh, behind the back feed by Boyden to Kurt Brune. That was filthy. Brune with 15 to go. Passing in front. Timmons. Save. Oh no, they deflected wide. 10 to go in the quarter. Brune has Swank inside. Instead, handoff. Christmas with 5. Shot is in! Kevin Christmas! Christmas in March here on Bello. And the Jumbos extend the lead to 14 with a second to go in the third. Salcedo out to take the draw.
Bit of an arbitrary face-off here.
Yeah, they don't even fight for it. They're just fine. And then some extracurriculars after the whistle. End of 3 here at Bello. It is all blue and white. Jumbo's up 14-3 as we head to the final quarter. And now the real question is, how much time and energy does Casey D'Onofrio want to have his starters and his stars expend, knowing that they are going south, but they have a big NESCAC schedule ahead of them this season, and getting some fresh legs on the pitch might not be such a bad idea.
Especially after they steamrolled Lynchburg in these first 3 quarters, it seems more logical to play some of the guys who are riding the bench here in this weather, trying not to get their starters injured.
I mean, I think the question's got to be at this point, I mean, Lynchburg is ranked number 7. The Jumbos already have 2 wins over ranked teams in the wins over Amherst and Colby. The question at this point is, with such a dominant win over this Lynchburg team, is there a debate to be had between the Jumbos and RIT as who should be the number 1 team in the country?
I think it's That's more of a complicated question. I think it's more of the disparity between the top 5 and the teams after that. You know, it's hard to question the 1 and 2 spot with a win over the 6, but yeah.
I mean, you know the Jumbos have RIT on the mind after the way last season ended, but they'll have to wait a while for that chance. Right now, they're just taking care of business as they seemingly do every day with ease. Mason Cohen picks up yet another faceoff.
Hard for him to get that ground ball there, shoveling up a heap of snow with that one.
Yeah, his stick's got to weigh like 3 pounds about now. And now busting himself to the midfield line to allow Kevin Christmas to hop in. Christmas, head of steam, just bowls through a defender. Shot! Wow. Scores! I mean, come on!
Christmas lowers his helmet and just steams rolls through his opponent. Stings the top left corner there.
I mean, I hate to say it, but why don't the Jumbos just do that every play? Just give the ball to Kevin Christmas with a head of steam, because there's not a defender in D3 who can stop him from running through them.
Well, that would be very fun to watch, would it?
I mean, I'd enjoy it. Another draw. Ayers comes in. Ground ball collected by Lynchburg. Ahead, faking the shot there. And they'll reset and set up in the attack zone. Hastings. Now at the top with White. Wolf with it. Wanted Riley Mitchell. Riley Mitchell was not paying attention. Cross will come grab it. Wolf thought about the shot. Double team coming from the Jumbos defense. Skip pass from Crust. Riley Mitchell. Around wall bomb. Behind the net, Hastings. O'Neal defended him. Shot is wide. Did it get anything? Yes, it'll stay with Lynchburg.
Shot clock reset to 30.
$20 to go on the shot clock. Hastings with it. Around O'Neal. Looks to have a shot. Wide. Looked like it hit a deflection. That one's going to hurt. 15 to go on the shot clock. Double team comes. Shot over the net. And Jumbos win the race. Kyle Edelman putting in the work.
Another shutout there from the Jumbos. Lynchburg just can't get anything right now.
Yeah, well, it's with this weather and this score, you got to think that the Lynchburg players are thinking about one thing right now, and that's their warm bus ride back to the hotel. Edelman ahead. Tagliaferri's got it. Swung left side, Jack Boyden. Around the Del Cristo screen. Then stops as if to say, okay, I didn't really need that. Fakes the pass to Christmas. Skip pass. Swank's got it. Tommy Swank's going to turn and go 1v1. No, he's going to swing it to Kevin Christmas. The hot hand right now. Christmas spins right. Double team comes. Where's the open man? It's Frizzoli. Around one. Around a second. Shot is in the back of the net from Frizzoli. And the Jumbos just keep piling on the goals like the snow keeps piling up on Bello. What a play there by Christmas, Ethan.
Another great goal. At this point, I'm thinking that the Jumbos are just trying to keep warm. They're having fun out there.
Yeah.
Lynchburg's got a cumulative hat trick.
Yeah, it is. You have to wonder, though, at what point did the Jumbos just start, like, thinking about the fact that in the NCAA tournament, they will have to play at least one game that is somewhat competitive. And right now, they're getting too used to having 10-plus goal leads in the fourth quarter.
You know, that's what a lot of people were saying about last tournament, and it's really hard. There's not much you can do about it. It's not as if playing worse lacrosse would help you out, but yeah.
No, it's not as if they're scheduling
yeah.
bad teams. I mean, this is a Lynchburg team that is one of the top 10 teams in the country, and the Jumbos are making them look like they don't deserve to be on the same field.
Not only that, Lynchburg is planning on going D1 in the next few years. They've already announced, and it's been made official, and they've had their past two recruiting classes have been D1 recruits.
Well, I wish them the best of luck with that, but if they're struggling like this against the top teams in D3, I don't know how much they're going to do much better against D1 opposition. Wall bomb just levels the defender. A lot of contact over on that sideline. No idea where the ball is. I don't think the players do either, and Frizzoli comes away with it. Edelman throws the ball and a lot of snow to Joe Murtha. Murtha, head of steam. Murtha, shot scores!
Top right, why not?
And then Snow Angels as the Jumbos enjoying themselves as this is turning into a riot. I mean, just the amount of effort we're seeing from this. This is a 14-goal game, and you're still seeing Edelman, Frizzoli, Del Cristo putting in the work, putting in the checks along the sidelines to get that ground ball and set up that play.
Yeah, these guys are really not letting it hang here. They really love lacrosse, that's for sure.
Mason Cohn, another clean draw win. I mean, at this point, he's starting to stake a claim that even when Parker Merrill gets back, he should be the #1 face-off man for this Jumbos team.
Well, once again, these face-off guys on this team, the amount of depth they have, I think you could throw any one of these guys in there and go over 50.
Yeah, that's true. Del Cristo. Lewis Timmons now. Timmons goes right. Behind the net. Boyden, a lot of space. Pass inside. Mason Cohn couldn't quite corral it. Ground ball is grabbed by Lynchburg. Ride coming. And Lynchburg's going to look to clear. And they will.
Comes Greg Wells from midfield.
Hastings goes high-low. Save Garzone. Rebound is grabbed. And in a lot of contact, Garzone comes away with the second one. Edelman, quick outlet pass. And the Jumbos will clear. Benegopoulos into the attack zone. Pass a little too high there. An unforced error for the Jumbos. Jumbos looking to put on a ride here. Kurt Broom going to come. A little bit of a check, but not much coming. But another unforced error from Lynchburg.
And you got to think Lynchburg is starting to lose hope right now.
Bold of you to assume they still had any. I mean, if I had to run against Kurt Brune and Jack Boyden and was down 17 goals, I would not have much left. Great clear there from Hadley as a ridiculous no-look pass. Another clear. This one is successful for Lynchburg. Lynchburg going to change their goalie. Jumbo's going to look to clear with Garzone. And an unsuccessful pass there will allow Lynchburg to reset their offense. As I get you the name of the new Lynchburg goalie. Into the game is Moore, getting his first action of the day. And he makes a save there on the shot from Wood. And then Lynchburg's going to clear successfully. And then the Riot coming, trying to double team Mitchell, but he gets through it. Skip to Brust, and Lynchburg will set up. Under 8 to go here on Bello. Hastings gets a step on O'Neal. O'Neal cuts it off. Skip pass. Ball bounces all the way through, and that'll go to the Jumbos. Oh, no, they're going to call it deflection. Excuse me. It'll stay with Lynchburg. 36 on the shot clock. Brust on it. At the top. Good defense there from the Jumbos. Brust looking for an open man. Finds it, but just a little too high. And I'm not even sure how many, but I know it's at least 20 at this point. Turnovers for Lynchburg.
Just over 7 minutes left in the game. If Lynchburg can put up 2 goals every minute for the rest of the game, I think they really got a shot here.
Yeah, definitely. Timeout, Cage and Alfo, which I'm sure will make the Lynchburg players just so much happier. And we'll see if the Jumbos maybe look to make a goalkeeping change. We saw Lynchburg do it a minute ago. Wouldn't be surprised if they decide to give Garzone the rest of the night off.
I agree with you, Rye. And they got a lot of goalies in there too, so yeah, the depth is pretty amazing as well.
I mean, you want to talk about amazingness? This team had 1 goal with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. In the next 2.5 quarters, they've put up 16. That's efficient offense, and that's the sort of offense that has you looking to win a national title.
Lynchburg coach looking pretty furious during that head-off right there.
Well, yeah, if I was the coach of a top 10 team who traveled 700 miles to come here, play in a nor'easter, and my team laid an egg like this, I would not be happy either.
Yeah, add on the fact that he's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, that's just on him. Like, he knew what the weather was going to be. If he's not wearing a hat, he's got no one to blame but himself. Lynchburg just able to save it. And then another unforced error. Jumbo's trying to get the loose ball and do. Garzone going to be hounded by Hastings, gets rid of it to Wallbaum. Wallbaum to Regner, who fell down trying to set his feet. Around 1. Being triple team, falls down again, gets back up, still has the ball somehow. Tagliaferri wants it. Sanfrazzoli going to come in too. He'll get the ball. Little show and go for Zoli by 1. Now on the X. Has a screen there if he wants it from Enninghausen. Pass to the top, shot is in the back of the net from Moore. And the Jumbos just keep piling on the goals.
Really just effortless there.
Callum Wood with his first of the day, beating Moore. Great feed there from Frazzoli. Mason Cone back out on the draw. And another win, as Mason Cone is just putting on an exhibition of how to win faceoffs today. Wood, fresh off that goal, wants another. Around 1. Pass to Lewis Timmons coming in. Back to Wood. Thought about the shot. Shoulders off a defender. Shot! Saved by Moore. And then Lynchburg's clear just got interrupted by the snow as that just fell out of the cradling attacker. Timmons, shot, wide, will stay with the Jumbos. Good hustle by Ettinghausen. At this point, it kind of looks like they're playing in a blizzard. Good play by Edelman to keep that. Oh, they're going to call. They're going to say he kept it in. Great play by Edelman to prevent offsides. Wood, spin move. Skip pass. Timmons, shot wide. And great hustle by Moore getting out of his net to win that ball. And the Jumbos just continue the aggressive ride despite being up 15 with 5 minutes to go. Successful clear there from Lynchburg.
Joes are chanting on the sideline over here. They're having fun with it.
I mean, yeah, if I was up 15, I'd be having fun too. Joey Murtha going to pick that up, but it looks like foul going on the Jumbos. Wood going to the box. Casey D'Onofrio coming over, giving Wood a lot of congratulations for that goal and the way he's been playing.
Seems he liked that aggressiveness going in on that last play, trying to lower shoulder on his man.
I mean, yeah. If you get players like Wood who are playing like big guys like Kevin Christmas, that's always a good sign. Skip past Mitchell. Hastings to the top. Just moving the ball around now is Lynchburg. Shot is in the back of the net there. A goal there for Lynchburg. A little bit of an error by Garzone. Don't know if you didn't see it, as looks as if the players, especially the goalkeepers, are having the same problems we're having up here in terms of just seeing anything at this point. 4.5 to go here on Bello. All over but the final score. And Salcedo, or no, excuse me, new faceoff guy. And a clean win there by Salcedo, but he could not find the pass to Ettinghausen. I mean, Ethan, you want to talk about what's been most impressive today? I don't know. It's got to be a debate, and I want to hear your opinion. Has it been the offense? Has it been the defense? Or has it been Salcedo and Cone on the X?
Well, Salcedo and Cone are two amazing face-off guys. This is just net second nature for them, Riley. These guys come out and do this every day, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know I couldn't do it, that's for sure. We'll see if Lynchburg can get a successful clear here. Looks like they will. They'll set up the offense as Lynchburg with a hockey-style line change. All their starters out. They are throwing in the towels with 3.5 to go here. Jumbo's doing a good job just not letting anything get easy. And Walbaum comes away with it, and he wants to run. Joey Walbaum wants to run, and he's just beating everyone for pace. Walbaum all the way off the post. And did he win the hustle? Yes, he did. That's winning plays. That is the play of the day from Joey Walbaum.
Joey Walbaum wanted that one.
I mean, do you know how much effort it takes to lay out on the snow up 15 with 3 minutes to go? Tagliaferri, shot scores! Charlie Tagliaferri gets another. The Jumbos just keep adding to their total, and they are making the money worth it for every one of their parents and every fan who came out to this freezing cold Bello Field today.
There's Salcedo back at the X. Gonna try to make this an even number.
And he will. I mean, the Jumbos, despite only scoring 1 goal in the first 14 minutes of this game, are only 2 goals away from hitting their season average on the day, which is 21, which is just a ridiculous number. The Jumbo's just kind of passing it around now. Let's see if Wood looks to have a shot here. He might. Little stutter step move.
Here comes Declan Murphy from the sideline.
Timmons behind the net. Has Eddinghausen. Instead tries to go all the way. Spins back. Fakes the pass Eddinghausen. Skip pass. Wood shot. Deflected. Second shot wide. Ride coming from the Jumbos. Moore gonna have to get rid of it as he's being chased hard by Eddinghausen. This could be a big time play. A lot of contact. And the clear is successful. A big play there from Moore. The best play we've seen from Lynchburg in about a quarter and a half there. And then the Jumbos just said enough of that. Kyle Edelman just stick check, clean pick over the ground ball. And back to Garzone.
Just making this Lynchburg team look like children out here.
Yeah, it really looks like a varsity team playing a JV at this point. Around one, around a second shot is deflected and saved by Moore. And then the Jumbo's just blowing up Lynchburg players. And they're going to get called for a penalty.
Just taking that save personally there.
Yeah, I think they were like, wait, you're still trying, Michael Moore? But he has been very good in the shots he's seen in this fourth quarter. Actually, both Lynchburg goalies have been very good today. It's just when you face 40 shots on net, you're not going to stop every one of them. Lynchburg looking to attack here. Final 30 seconds of this game. And the Jumbos ride just coming. They don't want any more in the back of their net. Ground ball is won by the Jumbos. Ferzoli will take it across the timeline. 15 to go. Ben Ferzoli just going to hold it in the corner. Jumbo's not going to shoot this one. It is time to do Snow Angels here on Bello. Final score, Lynchburg 4 and your Jumbos 19. An absolutely emphatic win in the middle of the blizzard. Ethan, your final thoughts on today's game?
Just a steamroll win from the Jumbos, nothing new. Bit of an embarrassing loss from Lynchburg, putting up 4 goals total for allegedly D1 program.
Yeah, I mean, embarrassing would be a word. Dominant would be the word I'd use for the Jumbos. A absolutely big-time win for the Jumbos in their final game here on Bello prior to spring break. Tomorrow on JumboCast, we'll have baseball for you at 3 from Saul. Get them in the field. Good night and have a safe ride home.